Welcome back for another episode of Mr. Fix It the Realtor. I'm Zach Lipson with the Jason Martin Group, and on this episode we're going to be talking about how to repair the crown on your chimney. And I'll tell you a little bit more about what the crown on the chimney is and why it's so important to do this, whether it is to repair it or to replace it altogether. In this episode, we're going to be going up on the roof, and we are going to be repairing the crown on the chimney you see behind me. Nope, not that crown. And we are also going to be going ahead and putting a rain cap on there. So we're getting ready to mix our mortar mix, which you see here. There are different types of mortar mix you can buy. Just make sure it's something that you can use for a chimney crown. And we're going to go ahead and put it in this bucket, and we're going to mix it with the drill and the bit you see here, which can also be used for mixing things like drywall mud and paint. One important tip is don't do this when it's windy. The mortar mix gets very dusty, so make sure to pour the bag directly into the bucket. Don't pour it way above, or else you're going to be eating mortar mix. So now we've mixed it to a peanut butter consistency so that we make sure to do it right. It's going up. Safe. So you see the crack on top of the crown here. We're going to break up some of the loose stuff. And we're doing this as opposed to replacing the entire crown. This is not a long-term fix, but it'll give it some life for a few more years until the whole thing needs to be replaced. So now we're taking off this existing cage from on top of the terracotta flue here, and we're going to go ahead and replace this with the rain cap. Snipping it off here since it's set in the actual mortar on this crown. See ya. We made sure to go ahead and smoothly apply the mortar to the cracks and where we broke off the mortar where it was already chipping. We made sure to clean any loose debris from the surface so we can fill in all the holes. Now, once we did this, we made sure to smooth the mortar and properly round the edges so water runs off the crown. And after we did this, we placed the rain cap on the terracotta flue and tighten the screws carefully, but not too tight for a snug fit, because terracotta can easily break or crack. We have finished redoing the entire crown. So about an hour later, and we are all done with repairing the crown. We have sealed the cracks, we have put a skim coat on top of the entire chimney, and we have also put a rain cap on. So now we've got a watertight chimney that should last us a few more years before we need to do any more work. Thanks for watching this episode of Mr. Fix It the Realtor. I hope you learned something new about chimneys that you didn't know before and how to properly maintain it. For other great ideas and homeowner tips, please come chat with me. I'd love to give you some ideas. And if you're even thinking about buying a home, I can tell you some important things to look out for. Look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great one.